One of the fundamental concepts that is outlined in the Kybalion is the second principle, the principle of correspondence. And this principle teaches us about the interconnectedness of all things in the universe. It proposes the idea that there is a profound correspondence or relationship between the macrocosm, which is the universe as a whole, and the microcosm, which is the individual and their inner world. If you haven't already, I suggest you first go watch my video about the first principle of the Kybalion, the principle of mentalism, so that you can grasp the idea of the all and mentalism. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to this channel. Now let's get back to the book. As above, so below. As below, so above. The Kybalion. Whether on a cosmic scale or within the depths of our individual consciousness, this age-old principle suggests the idea that there exists a deep connection and correspondence between all levels of existence. The well-known phrase, as above, so below, encapsulates the essence of the principle of correspondence. This principle proposes the idea that the laws that govern the universe are mirrored and echoed in the laws that govern our inner world. In other words, whatever takes place in our reality or in this world is reflected by the rest of the universe and vice versa. Everything in this universe is scaled on a cosmic level where there are microcosms and macrocosms. What is meant with microcosms are the smaller components in the universe, such as us here on Earth, and the whole of the universe, or the all, is considered the macrocosm. So everything that we, the microcosm, do, think, feel, and say reflect the macrocosm and the other way around. The principle of correspondence encourages us to recognize that our thoughts, emotions, and actions are not isolated occurrences but are intimately connected to the broader cosmic order or the macrocosm. The unity of all things is a central theme within the Kybalion. It is similar to the law of divine oneness, where what we do, think, and feel affects the collective consciousness or the rest of the world. It emphasizes that all is one and everything is connected. But where the law of correspondence differentiates is the as above, so below, as within, so without aspect of it. This again echoes the idea that correspondence reveals the interconnectedness of all aspects of existence. What you're consistently thinking and feeling is exactly what's going to be projected as your life. Our subconscious or unconscious mind runs around 90 to 95% of our life based on our long-term beliefs, experiences, upbringing, etc. The definition of sub is below. So this part of our thinking is below our conscious awareness. So our behaviors are caused by different beliefs and experiences that have been stored in our minds over the years. Most of us aren't even aware of certain things that we do or the reason for believing in something. But so the other 5 to 10% of our minds consists of our conscious thoughts. So while we may be consciously thinking that we feel a certain way about something, our subconscious mind may be telling us a different story that we are not aware of. For example, let's say you want to start a business. You don't want to work a 9-to-5 job for a limited income. And you definitely don't want to spend all your time doing this. You want to start your business because you believe you can be doing something you love and it will provide you with more freedom when it comes to money and time. You know that you have the skills, capability, and passion to successfully start your business. Of course, there are a few things you would need to learn while starting up, but you consciously believe that you can start a successful business. However, you grew up with parents who only believed in the educational system. So you got brought up with the standard idea that you need to go to school, study hard, find a profession you like, go to college to get the degree you need to be able to work in this profession, and then finally work for a company or organization that will determine your paycheck. And you spend the rest of your life relying on that one source of income, which again isn't even determined by you. If you've read the book Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, you learned that we are being programmed to become employees, trading our valuable time for a paycheck. And because of this long-term programming, many people feel stuck when they try to deviate from this plan. So throughout your journey of becoming an entrepreneur, you find yourself coming across different issues and roadblocks that could cause you to lose focus, become discouraged, and possibly give up. This is your inner world being reflected in the outer world. And that's because without realizing it, you've identified as a certain type of person while you were growing up. You identify as and believe that you need to be an employee for a company or organization and trade in your time in order to receive a paycheck. And because of this programming, your subconscious mind is trying to discourage you from going outside of that familiar 9-to-5 mindset that you were taught to believe was the only way to be successful. So, how do we become aware of our subconscious programming and identities that we've taken on? Well, first of all, take a look at your surroundings. Are you surrounded by peace, love, and abundance, or are you surrounded by stress, fear, and worries? If it's the latter, you need to figure out what is causing this. What is going on internally that you may have been blind to or ignored? What identity have you unknowingly taken on that is projecting this reality for you? The principle of correspondence is evident in everything we experience, even when you like or don't like something about yourself. The universe usually reflects this through other people. You may notice qualities in a person that you'd like or dislike, and this again is a quality of yourself that you are recognizing in someone else, whether good or bad. So being aware of what is shaping our world is very important and powerful because there is evidence all around us of how we feel about ourselves. And as we know, the universe is corresponding to whatever we are putting out there. So if we end up asking questions like, why am I always broke? Why can't I just start my own business? Why can't I find love? Or why does this keep happening? We are only solidifying all of this in our perceived reality. Our minds will find things that align with our internal beliefs about ourselves by answering those questions through our physical environment. So how can we apply this principle in our daily lives? Well, hopefully you've noticed that I have basically been repeating myself and saying the same thing over and over again. And hopefully you now understand this principle. By understanding and embracing the principle of correspondence, we gain deeper insights into the interconnectedness and nature of our thoughts, emotions, and actions with the broader cosmic order. And thus we can navigate life with greater awareness and alignment with the laws of the universe. Just remember that there is always a correspondence between the laws of phenomena of the various planes of being, which means that the patterns and laws observable in one realm of existence correspond to those in other realms. Consider the mind-body connection. This is a great example of correspondence in action. Mind, just as metals and elements, or for example water, may be transmuted from state to state and degree to degree. Water, which is liquid, can be transmuted from the liquid state to a gas, or water vapor, or to solid state, ice. In the same way, our emotions and thoughts can influence our physical health, and our physical state can impact our mental and emotional well-being. Understanding this connection empowers us to take charge of our overall well-being and highlights the importance of holistic approaches to wellness. Holistic living embodies the essence of the principle of correspondence. Through holistic living, we recognize that our physical health, mental well-being, and spiritual growth are all interconnected. When one aspect thrives, it positively influences the others, creating a unified balance. By focusing on and nurturing our physical health, for example, we enhance our mental clarity and spiritual vitality. This holistic perspective allows us to align our lives with the greater cosmic harmony. Practices like meditation and self-reflection are powerful tools for exploring the depths of our consciousness. They allow us to uncover correspondences between our inner thoughts, beliefs, and the external circumstances we attract into our lives. This self-awareness allows us to make intentional choices that align with our higher aspirations and helps us gain greater control over our lives. And with that, I want to end this video with a quote from the Kybalion. He who grasps the truth of the mental nature of the universe is well advanced on the path to mastery. Embrace the idea that everything is interconnected, and your thoughts and actions play a great role in shaping your reality far beyond what meets the eye. If this video resonated with you, please consider liking and sharing it so that we can grow this community with like-minded people. Leave a comment below on how you will be applying this principle in your daily life. In the next video, we will be diving into the third principle of the Kybalion, the principle of vibration. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Thanks for watching, and stay agradecido.